is situated on top of a small hill in the eastern border town of Mwari, Manicaland, Zimbabwe. The old and dilapidated house gives shelter to some 20 orphans and 7 widows. This has been in operation since 2006, with the participants receiving some help in the form of food, clothing, and self-helping skills in tie and dyeing, sewing and knitting, as well as moral support in counseling services to help them cope with their situations and the stigma that goes with being orphans and widows. The widows show a lot of enthusiasm whenever they get resources to carry out some projects for them to fundraise. Tie and dyeing is one such project they love to do. They show a lot of creativity as they produce various eye-catching patterns and designs. From the designed materials, they make different items like aprons, tablecloths, bed covers, throwovers, curtains, oven gloves, and many other items. Sometimes they get challenges in securing some ready markets.
Tiri panapa tine chichemo chekuti tiri kudawo mapendi edu aya mazhinji machinda edu aya nemamishonga yekuti tidhaye ndiwo nemadhishi akaita mabhawero asikaiti ngura nemajegi zvese zvichizvishoma nemachira takaita shortage of machira hatina machira ba tiri kuda machira nezvekuti tidhaye nependi yedu zvekugadzirisa machira edu pano tichine zvishoma isaita ane equipment yakakwana.
There are so many uninvited guests coming to Mwari Rudo just to see what takes place there, especially on a day and time we distribute some food hampers for the children to take to their homes and perhaps share with the rest of their families members. The demand is so overwhelming. We are only hoping and longing for such a time when we shall be able to offer more than we are able to do right now. It's only God who knows when and how we shall be able to do so. There are 4 women who have joined hands in providing voluntary service towards the upkeeping of this project, teaching and instructing. Mrs. Joyce Sunguro, Mrs. Muchichwa, Mrs. Teresa Kamtanho, and Mrs. Sylvia Mazaiwana, who stands as the initiator and provider of resources. On some days, the 2 project groups for Mwari Rudo meet together to share ideas and help each other. The rural group has a smaller number, 10 of them, but are more mature and hardworking. Mrs. Joyce Sunguro introduces everyone so that they all know and love each other. Christian values are maintained and prayers help to keep them going and persevering. Whenever well-wishers visit the center, they all love to share their different stories by opening up to them expecting some love and comfort. Individual children learn and recite some verses.
My name is Lila. I learn in Zimbabwe primary school. I live in Mwari, Zimbabwe township. I want to present to you my special memories to you. Please John 14 verse 40. If you ask anything in my name, I will do it. Thank you.
The encampment area for Mwari Rudo project is composed of children from the poorest community of Zimbabwe township, mainly the blocks NHB and Maonde. A visit into these areas will leave anyone shocked and wondering how some people are able to live under such inhuman environment and conditions. When our team visited the communities, there were no lights and there was dirt and darkness all around.
Nogara pachimoyo ndane 53 years. Panapa ndavane 14 years ndichigara pano. Matambudziko atinosangana nawo pano panguva ino nyaya yemagetsi, kuinda kwakaita magetsi musi wa 18 August kusvikira pari zvino hatisati taona magetsi. Kunaya kwakaita mvura iyi yanga ine cyclone, tatichingobikira panze, dzimwe nguva taitobika sadza mubodza, dzimwe nguva hatibiki, tongopinda mumba torara nenzara. Inini nenyaya yemagetsi panapa takasangana nematambudziko akawanda zvikuru. Ini ndirowa mumwe akatostroka nenyaya yekushaya magetsi. Pakaita umwe wakamborohwawo nehamene kuti ndiye akamurova musoro akatokora akatosona masicha anokwana 5. Koita kuti uraramo pano mvura inoenda, matoileti edu dzinenge dzichingori tsvina yega yega inenge irimo, vanhu vacho kugeza kwavo kunototi nese. Tinotori neimwe toileti yemusibhuro kumakaita kanharaunda sepanapa. Toileti iyoyo yatova ne3 years haitorina nemvura.
The city fathers from Mwari City Council seem to be giving a blind eye to the environment surrounding these areas, which these orphans and widows live. The housing director should be the very person to have the interests of such less privileged members of society at heart. He should be the ears, the eyes, and voice of the voiceless. Instead of making things easier for sympathizers and well-wishers who need to help the orphans and widows, he usually becomes the biggest obstacle and handicap by making no provisions for houses to rent or lease. And if the building is available, he charges exorbitant prices to a non-profitable organization. Mwari Rudo project is one such example of a charitable organization getting no recognition or help from the city fathers. We as an organization continue to offer some help and fight for the welfare.
One day,